What's up everyone, Au5 here. Today I'd like to show you a technique I use in a lot of my sound design with Serum that I like to call the static chorus. It's quite a simple effect that works on the basic principle of phase cancellation, creating comb filtering. What is comb filtering? Basically, one or more identical signals are evenly delayed from the original dry signal and played simultaneously, creating phase cancellation at harmonic intervals. The frequency of the comb filter depends on the duration of the delay. A shorter delay will create few harmonic notches with a high fundamental frequency. A longer delay will create many harmonic notches with a low fundamental frequency. There are many ways to achieve this effect in Serum: unison detuning, flanger, the comb filter itself, and chorus. Doing this with unison requires two or more voices and phase retriggering of the oscillator, like so. Multiple voices, phase retriggering of the oscillator by turning the random phase down. You can hear the effect. The downside to this is that you are restricted to a constant pitch down effect because the voices are progressively becoming more and more out of phase from each other due to the detuning. You also don't have control over the start position. It will always start being in phase. Another downside is the restriction of stereo width control. To do this with two voices, you must have the unison width at 0, like so. Otherwise, they will play independently in the left and right channel and not phase cancel. Doing this with comb filters themselves prevents you from using that filter for something else, like another low-pass filter. I can do that like this. I can also use the flanger filter. Virtually the same thing. Let's go into the effects section. If I use a flanger with a rate at 0, I can change the delay with the depth knob, but only to a very short delay time. Let me turn the phase and feedback down. You can hear it, but it's limited to a very short delay time. That brings me to the chorus, the best and most versatile effect for the job. First thing to do is set the mix to 100, max the low pass cutoff so that it's virtually off. Turn your feedback, depth, and delays to 0. Now you have two identical signals in which you independently have control over their delays. I can modulate these with any modulation. I can increase the feedback, giving a more prominent effect. I can also mix the dry back in and get a third signal. As well, I can change the low-pass filter to a high-pass filter and only affect the higher frequencies, leaving the lower frequencies dry. Pretty neat effect. Now I can use unison, full width, and full voices, and any filter I like. All at the same time, as well as flanger, and another filter. And you can do the same thing with phaser. Turning the phase off, the feedback off, the depth off allows me to control the phase or frequency with the modulation. Don't be afraid to get creative, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any other ideas or suggestions. Thanks for watching.